Emergency alert, potential missile threats, seek immediate shelter. Fucking hell.
So sometimes in life, you need to take risks, don't you, Tom? I'm going to bring you up to date with exactly the situation, the plan going forward, and what that means for me, Claudia and Crunch.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's been quite a, I wouldn't say funny week, but it's been character building week, that is for sure. But we don't want to dwell on it too much. We've decided to stay in Dubai for now. The government have done an amazing job and we feel safe, hence why we're sat outside filming and we're trying to keep business as usual. I think times like this, you've got to try and stay busy, try and stay and listen to the government's advice rather than social media. So that's what we're deciding to do. So we was 50-50 whether to film today, but the streets are busy, the roads are busy, the gyms are busy, so we're getting after it. We've got a spicy interval session and some upper body work. As I said, I'm not letting the upper body fall down. I'm not losing any more muscle. So we've got row intervals. I think it's 500 meters at like 1:45 pace, 60 seconds rest. I think it's ×4 with a 1K warm up, exactly the same on ski. And then we've got some incline work on pressing and some shoulders, pretty much more chest focus and shoulder focus today, as I hit a pretty big back session yesterday because all I've been doing is channeling my emotion into training this week to stay busy. And then we're going to take you through another week in the life. That's what we do. I can't guarantee there's going to be loads popping off this week. Hopefully there's not much popping off up there like there were last week. So it's getting to get after it.
How are you feeling about the situation though?
I think as a business owner and as an entrepreneur, you need your brain to be clear, to be creative, and my brain's not clear. If the airspace opens up, we're gonna head to Marbella. I've already kind of priced it up, get Crunch over, he's got all his jabs, and we'll set up there for a few months till it blows over. Hopefully in the next week or so we get a bit more clarity, but it's not looking like that at the minute.
If I could do it, then whack on you. Get up and make it work. Ain't no way that I'm sitting around. It's now or never, I'm picking it first. You can't tell me that I won't make it. Knew that I had the skills since birth. Grinding, came out the mud like Roddy. I had no body, I came from dirt.
Need to pick the pace up. Average 153. Try and get it below 150. 145, I'd be happier with that. But I left a few in there, the tank there. With a lot of the stations at the minute, I'm very much focused on technique because I'm not running. So I'm still injured, 4 weeks now. So we're gonna take an X-ray this weekend just to rule out a stress fracture, but can't be a stress fracture because of here. So let's see, but let's pick the pace up now, see what we can get. 145, move a bit quicker. Not bad. 152. If I can hold that pace, I'm happy. Don't really need to go much faster than that in a singles. 3 more sets. Mid-session, a nice emergency alert, potential missile threats, seek immediate shelter. Fucking hell. Non-stop, and that's what I mean, like, it's just knocking your flow a little bit now. So I think it's tough. You've got to ask yourself that question, stay or go. So the more of them that come through, the more I lean towards going. But just make sure everyone's good. It's tough. Do a 1K cool now. Bring Claudia. She's good. Feel good there. I just did a 1K row and got it at like 3:54, which I think for me in single, I'll take all day because I'll pick the pace up in the runs. So came off that and it was like sweet. I could have attacked a fast run. So I kept my heart rate down. Stroke rate was good. That's the goal really. So if I can just knock a few more seconds off that, it'd be sweet. The ski's the one that absolutely fucks me. So let's get into this. 5 by 5 again. Because I've not been focusing on the runs and I've been focusing on these so much now, I feel like I know what to do again. I felt like in the half marathon, I'd forgot what to do with these because I was doing them once a week, whereas now I know exactly. But the wall balls I've got good at. So like with the 9 now, I can just do 40, rest, 10 seconds, go again.
Okay.
So, but I found my groove. You've just got to be smooth, haven't you?
The wall balls after 70 minutes, after lunges.
I spoke to Oscar and he was just like, you got 1 hour 9? Amazing. I'm really getting good on the ergs now, controlling everything top to bottom, which is good. So the focus now, just a little bit of push, making sure the strength's staying, and then we're going to get some food. You can't just smell nice. The whip's got to smell nice. If you know black ice, little tree spray, the UK will know about this. Getting this in Dubai is like finding gold. And I like my car to smell nice. So we keep it fresh. Not just me who's fresh, the car stays fresh. We're gonna grab a little post-workout bite. I'm not too hungry, to be honest. Session made me feel a little bit sick, but it's 2 o'clock and all I've eaten so far is meal 1, which is just yogurt. So we best get some fuel back in. Usually have a call with the boys at 2 p.m. today, but we've just moved it back. We've got a little bit of additional work that we need to get sorted for a launch of a new program in September. It's a big roasters, that, isn't it? No coffee past the 2 p.m. curfew. I'm going to be in bed early tonight. The Whoop's off. Where's the Whoop gone? Yeah, the Whoop was telling me my resting heart rate was at 80. I was like, yeah, better get this off. But little update, I think everything's good, you know. I think, like I said earlier, like still training, still dieting, still keeping everything as consistent as we can, still moving the business forward, still welcoming new faces to the brand. We've got the Marbella shoot now, that is 16 weeks out, so the boys are getting ready for that. We've got the beach club booked now, we've got the restaurant booked. It's going to be a really good week, that. Like literally the boys land on the Tuesday, we've got the team day on the Wednesday, we've got the tans sorted for them at like a private venue on the Thursday. We've then got the shoot on the Friday. We've got a run at Golden Mile on the Saturday with coffee and a croissant after. We've got Breathe booked in the evening, and then the next day we've got Max's beach club booked for the Sunday to have a little debrief, nice chill, nice reset. So it's not just come and do a shoot, see you later. It's like, right, let's network, let's build a community. And as I've said on previous videos, like men need men, and I feel like in a world today people can be isolated. So New Gen's more than just here, come and get a rig. We'll do that, that's standard, but come and meet people, come and network, you know, come and stretch that vision and come and spend time with people who are going to get you to think bigger and do more, you know. So let's get tucked into these avocado and eggs because I'm actually hungry now. I want a nice evening watching F1 Drive to Survive. The new series is out. If you don't like F1 and you're thinking you're boring, all you're doing is watching cars go around a track, I thought the same. Watch a Netflix documentary, Thank Me After. Slaps. Like, unbelievable. You get to watch their lives. These guys are like 20, 21. They've got APs on. Absolutely chedded up to back nines to get to drive fast cars. If they're not driving an F1 car, they're whipping round a Lambo or a Ferrari or a... Some life, that is. This is the advantage now of not being a bodybuilder. I don't need to weigh everything. I'm not weighing this avocado that comes through, so balance is key. Thank you. All I seem to do is eat eggs. 5 a day. Keeps the doctor away. See what the avocado's like. It's very nice, actually. This must be my go-to dish. I think I call this a safety net dish. Can't go wrong with it. But the thing is, it's getting the sourdough right, and they've got it right, haven't they? It's not like a house brick. Train hard and then break bread. Just been to see the physio. I think I said on the last YouTube that I was pretty much nearly back to running after a few days, and I wasn't. I didn't try it because the goal really is to walk without any pain. Now, that's actually happened over the last couple of days, so like I'm finally now walking without any pain. Just had a really good physio session there, deep tissue, shockwave, and he said now, like, right, we can get back to training legs to full intensity. So I've not been training legs to full intensity, that can happen now. I don't want to really put a time frame on it because the impatient Ben comes out. Like, I've not ran for 4.5 weeks now, and I thought I was going to be running after a few weeks, but patience, I'm not in a rush, I'm still doing the bike, I'm still fit as a fucking fiddle. So I'm just going to run when it feels completely pain-free for a few days, as he said. Like now, when I do walk,
can't really feel it, but there's still a little bit of a nip. Obviously Hyrox is fast approaching in Cardiff. Little update, we have decided to leave Dubai as well. As you can see, it's busy, like I'll show you around. Super busy. People are getting up, getting after it. The roads are busy, the weather's nice, but I just think for me, like, I don't want to be getting up and reading the news every morning. I don't want to be getting asked by numerous people how it is and should I be coming on holiday and X, Y and Z. I need to be creative. I need to be the best person that I can be on a day-to-day basis to bring the best version out of me. So we're heading to Europe in a few days. Going to kick off with Marbella a little bit earlier than planned, and just hopefully it's fine here, you know. But I think for me it's just a decision that, look, I feel fine, I feel safe, but I don't feel 100%. And when I don't feel 100%, I don't operate 100%, so I can't allow that, you know. A lot of people rely on me, so it's time to step out and reset. Me, Crunch and Claude are going to be taking a flight to Malaga and just getting a nice spot there. Cheap Spanish coffee, £2, and just seeing how we get on. But yeah, busy day. Physio boxed off, check-ins done this morning. In some more tasks, I'm going to show you a little bit behind the scenes at the brand. Good news this morning. So the last time I gave you an update, I'd just come out of the physio and we booked a flight to Marbella, which got cancelled. And now I'm sat on a chair. And, and this is my view. Crunch, say hello. And if I was to pan around, there's about 30 dogs on here, a few cats, but things went a little bit pear-shaped, didn't they? We had the Marbella flight booked. The airline stopped travel all the way to the UAE. This is Crunch at the minute, going to go for a window seat. So we realised we probably wasn't going to get home, and the situation in Dubai wasn't really getting any better. So sometimes in life, you need to take risks, don't you, Claude? We took a calculated risk and got a private jet. We're on the way to Cairo now, and then we stop off to refuel, and then we go to Amsterdam. And there we've got to get a ferry overnight back to the UK. It's not something I thought I'd ever do. So, as the man of the house, you've got to protect your family, haven't you? Not every dog's like Crunch. Crunch has not slept a wink yet. We've been on here 4 hours. And the other dogs are just chilling, so let's see. A Dubai dog in Amsterdam.
It's freezing.
It's currently 9 AM, 7 degrees. We made it out of the UAE. Didn't really sleep much last night. We're going to bring you up to date with exactly the situation, the plan going forward, and what that means for me, Claudia and Crunch. The little unit made it back, and it feels good. It feels good to just be out of somewhere where you can think clear. But we're going to bring you up to speed with the flights, the cancellations, why we decided to leave. But we're just going to grab some breakfast, take Amsterdam in. Crunch is absolutely loving it. Crunch, you want to go to a coffee shop? Not ones in Dubai, proper coffee shop. I'm not sure Claudia would agree with a proper coffee shop at 9 AM, would you? And there we have it. Back in the UK. Safe and sound. And only the OGs will remember this spot. So if you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll all remember this spot. This little tiny box bedroom. Bray coaching in the background. Let's spin it. Let's show you all. Because this brings back memories. Bray coaching, where it all began. My little nephew there. We still keep this up just to remind us. And this is where it was all built. People mention, like, you know, environment. This is where it was built for me. You know, this little bedroom here. Got my books that I'm reading at the minute. I used to get out of this bed, walk round, shower, electrolyte, back in here, and I'd sit here. I used to have a better seat than this, but it's gone, so I've got the kitchen seat. But at the minute, this is where I've been working for the last week since getting back to the UK. But I think it was just, for me, it was just time to, you know, get back home, see family, see friends, get away from the uncertainty. So it's quite a a journey home, put it that way. So I've just used this week just to find my feet, get on top of business, you know, think straight, get the plans for YouTube back. As you can see, I've been missing for a few weeks, get content all back aligned, make sure clients are all up to date. Got a lot of clients in a photo shoot in the UK in a week and a half now, clients stepping on stage. So it just made sense to me from a business standpoint to come back, because I was coming back in 2 weeks anyway. So I'm just going to have a few weeks back at home. And then obviously we may be heading to Cardiff for the High Rocks. The leg is still not better, but it's almost there. So I've been told, I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not even going to talk about it. I will tell you when I'm running again. But if I can run in the next week, then Cardiff High Rocks is going to be on. But it's going to be a slight different switch up of YouTube now. Obviously, we've not got Chris, we've not got Dubai. We're back in sunny old Rotherham. So I'm going to be bringing some education. I'm still going to keep it up with the personal branding and the days in the life and the weeks in the life. There's not going to be as much happening, but you'll see more insights into the business. I've been at home now, and I'm just going to get an apartment for the next couple of weeks just so I've got my own space and I can be a little bit more creative and just some more ideas when it comes to business and content. Like I said, environment's not everything, but for me, I love being here, but I've not got my own space. So I'm going to get into a nice apartment in the city. Just an update on Dubai. Pretty much the situation is still the same. So hopefully in a few weeks we can return, get back to business. Thankfully, everybody is safe there. And as I said, I felt safe. It's just with business being in the UK in the next couple of weeks, it makes sense to just be here. So it's a very different video. It all started with I'm staying, then I'm leaving, then I've left, and now I'm back where it all began, in the old office and in the old HQ. So plenty of content still coming. As always, guys, thanks for watching. If there's anything you want to see on the channel, remember to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.